Good morning, YouTube! Another WinBridge voice amplifier. Alright, so this is the C002 we have here that they've sent me to check out for you guys and let you know what we think. And it's got a wireless headset. They're starting to really get into this wireless headset stuff, and I really do appreciate that because I'm sure you do too. Being constrained by cables and wires that can break down. Well, anything can break down, but, you know, wires, oh, such a pain. Anyway, everything when it goes wireless is fantastic. So there's our little amplifier. Belt clip on here. You've got the hooks on here for your strap. Okay, more than one way to attach to you. We got an input voltage of 5 volts at 1 amp for charging this sucker. Okay, and we've got our manual here. And their manuals are usually very well done. Okay, and so what do we got here? It tells us about turning it on and off is a long press, battery indicators, reset button, functions here from 1 to 7. We've got long press to the power on and off, double click to turn on or off Bluetooth, so you can hook this into your phone and play your music through it and have it as a more highly amplified system. In music model, press briefly to pause or play music. Short press of the mute button to mute. Short press of the button to turn up the volume. Short press button to turn down the volume. DC, charging jack, USB jack, mic jack. So if you, for some reason your battery dies on the headset, or maybe your headset pukes, you can plug in a wired headset, which you can get those like really cheap, even on wish.com. I bought a couple of them once for like $2 a piece, and they actually worked pretty good. I was impressed. Okay, so we also have a USB mode on this thing, so it'll automatically play audio files. Okay, since Bluetooth technology is susceptible to signal interference from other electronic devices, it is recommended for indoor use. However, use it outdoors anyways, see what happens. Okay. If the device freezes, no response when pressing buttons after turning it on, please use something like a toothpick to press the reset button to restore it. And of course, we got to figure out where the hell the reset button is on this thing. Yeah, where is the reset button? That's actually a good question. Where'd they hide that? That's a good question. Yeah, maybe we'll check out the headset. Maybe that's got the reset button. Doesn't even show us on the illustration where the reset button actually is. Or does it? 7 and 8. 8. Ah, 8's the reset. Well, that could be a problem. They show it right below the mic jack, and we do not have one here. So, does not cover this? C002 matches the box, but the instructions are invalidated for that. Okay, how to wear the amplifier unit with the strap. They show you all that. You get an amplifier unit, headset mic, charging cable, waistband, and manual. And so you can use the strap as a waistband or over the shoulder, or you can just clip it to your belt. Okay, so you got some options there. All right, let's check out the rest of it. So there's our waistband slash over the shoulder connection. I love how they're actually using some good quality clips. Like, these are really decent. I think we need to shift over close to you guys a little bit, okay? All right, now we also have a USB charge cable that can do both items at the same time, so it's a 2-in-1. That's awesome. There is our main headset piece that we attach this other part to. Now, these kind of systems, I like the modular part that they do with these because it allows you to use the microphone in different ways. Okay, so you can use it. This is the front of the mic, so you can use this as a handheld, or you can just simply clip it right onto the headpiece. So we'll just clip that on, and I'm going to take my, okay, so that's doesn't lock in that position, so we need to figure out the locking position here. Okay, doesn't lock there. I just had this. I had it once. Specific spot, maybe? Okay, that dropped in. I don't want to force it because I don't want to break it. We had it once. Ah, there we go. Okay. It's picky. So, turn this on here. That's on. And we'll turn on the amp. Now, maybe let me take off my glasses here. Well, that's definitely not the right way. It's got to go over the ears. That's kind of an interesting. Some things really make me question. Okay, so that won't lock and move. Not there. That's definitely not the right way. I can't see it being that flimsy. Well, let's try it like this. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, positive. Check, check, check. Check 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You know, it's a little bit tinny, but if you get your mouth up to the mic, it's actually much better. So if you go further away, oh, it's definitely got to be close up to you. It doesn't have much range in the mic. So hello, test 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sound quality is definitely far better than the last one we did. Thank you, WinBridge. An improvement. Awesome. Check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so is that as loud as it goes? Are we maxed out? I think we're maxed out, but we got to be far enough away from it. But yeah, that can be loud. And of course, if I talk a lot louder, it's going to get a lot louder. That's pretty good. Some improvement. Check, 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 check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2. Okay, let's hang this amp off my pants here. Okay, so this would be our normal situation, I guess. Put it off to the side a bit. 1, 2. Hey, something shut off on me. Did I turn off the amp? Check, check, check. Oh, I must have hit a mute button. Check, check. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Check, check. Okay, I think we're pretty much, we're pretty loud here, full blast. Check 1, 2. Clarity is pretty good. I like that part. All right, so let's check, 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 check. Oh, good response out of the buttons. All right, let's see if we can figure out this headset now. We got to get this to clamp on here properly. Somehow. I don't know why this is being such a pain in the keister. We can't go that way. There was only one spot where this went into place. Humor me for a second, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so I grabbed my other kit and we got this thing set up, so we're good to go. The other kit I have here is the M801. You can check my YouTube channel for what we said about this one. And anyway, it's the same exact wireless headset piece. I highly doubt they'll both bind, though. I wonder. Oh, battery's dead. It's been sitting too long. Just have to recharge it. Anyway, so there you go. There's with the strap. I also got that out too, so you can see one way of doing the strap. Another way of doing this is actually using it as a belt, especially in case you don't have a belt. Let me just grab this here. Okay, so we can do this. Now, I have a 36-inch waist, and this is like really super loose. So, I gotta tighten her up. So you can wear it like this, or you can have it like this, or you can switch it around to this side, or you can throw it in your back. Everybody, let's party! Okay, so, yeah, that works. And let's put this thing full blast. Okay, so this is definitely full blast. Now this thing is loud and it's clean. This is probably one of the cleanest units yet for having this wireless setup. Very good job, WinBridge. Awesome. Okay, so let's shut this thing off. Right there. One of these buttons. There we go. We're off. Alright, let me get this contraption off me. Alright. I like it. I honestly do. I think it deserves a 4.5 out of 5 with a little caveat. It was a little bit of a pain getting this thing to clamp in right, but we got it figured out either way. So we're all good. Yeah, once it's there, it's solid. And like I said, you can also use it like this too. The biggest thing I would say that needs to be worked on with their wireless headsets like this is more sensitivity for the mic. So a more sensitive mic. So you don't have to really eat the mic. The more you eat the mic, the louder it is. But it's also pretty clean still. That's full blast. It's really clean. It's pretty loud in here, trust me. Okay, that's going to definitely make your voice travel quite a bit. This could actually be an ideal amp too. Now, putting aside their thing here is training, teaching, conferences, yoga. I'm a guitar player. Now, I used to have a quiet voice, but now I know how to project, and I do rather well, so I don't need something like this. But if you're a guitar player, girl, guy, doesn't matter, okay, and you have kind of a shyness in you still where, you know, your guitar is way louder than you, and people are like, I can't hear what you're trying to sing, then this can work, you know, so that can actually help you, especially for acoustic players, right? You really need to get your voice over top of your instrument, just not too loud where you drown out the instrument, you know what I mean? This could work for you, and being wireless, you don't have to worry about any friggin' cables and twanging around you or getting wrecked either. I mean, they're pretty good quality built units, I'll give them that, but they definitely need a more sensitive mic so you don't have to eat the mic so bad. You know, like I got this thing sitting here. Okay. And I would prefer my mic to be literally right here. But that's not going to get enough out of the amp. But if you run it right into here, which is, I'm pretty much darn near eating it, I think that that's too close. Actually, I know it's too close. Okay, so WinBridge, if you could work on increasing mic sensitivity so we don't have to get up so much on the mic, that would be fantastic. That would be a milestone of improvement. Otherwise, it is just fine the way it is, guys. Don't worry, it's still working, it's still good. And the clarity is really good. This has really impressed me. Now, I'm not going to bother hooking Bluetooth up to run music through it because of copyright stuff. And I don't have anything anyways of my own material that's recorded. I had a bit of an issue, and let's just say I accidentally formatted the wrong drive and I lost my backup. So I got to re-record a bunch of stuff. Hey, stuff happens to the best of us, right? But you do have the USB here as well for using a USB A-type stick. And I'm not sure if you can use the USB-C port for that. I have to read the manual on that one because I'm not sure if we can do that for data. The A definitely, though. You can skip your tracks with the plus and minus buttons too for long press. Just trying to look at the whole. Oh well, it'll say here. Yeah, so it's charging jack only for the Type-C. So your USB jack, it's going to be USB-A. So WinBridge, one other thing I could say, make the charging port also a data line port, or keep the USB-C because we know we have to these days, but instead of having a Type-A port, ditch it for a Type-C, okay? That would be better because everybody's gone Type-C, right? And I know there's a lot of Type-A sticks still around, but you can also get a to C adapter, plug the A in here, then go C, that sort of thing. Or you can go C to A, you know, adapters if they do switch it to Type-C. But Type-A eventually has to go on everything, eventually, right? You know, for the Type-A stuff. The mic jack, that's for a manual headset. We don't get one supplied with this unit. We get one headset, that's it. But if you do have one that is an 1/8" jack headset, they will work, preferably mono plug, so tip sleeve only, and you'll be fine. I don't know if a tip ring sleeve would work, but we can actually find that out right now. And then I think, besides making a disaster of my desk, let's try this. Because this is tip ring sleeve, and this is a high quality mic. Check. Oh, it does work with tip ring sleeve. How about that? Okay, now mic sensitivity. What's that going to be like? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That sucks. Okay, so definitely not a good idea to use a lapel mic with this. It's not going to work. But headset, mic would. Lapel, no. But tip ring sleeve does work if that's what you got. So we already know that. Anyways, but you need to have some way, WinBridge, to boost up the mic sensitivity more. That would be definitely beneficial to the amp. But really good job, WinBridge. Very impressed. Guys, stay tuned. I don't know what amp they're going to send next or when. But you will know when they do, obviously. I've been doing a ton of their stuff for them. And, you know, you can check out my channel under WinBridge and find out how things have gone thus far with all the stuff they have been sending to me. And this one, I got to tell you, I really like it. I really, honestly do like this one. This is a really good job. That doesn't mean, WinBridge, you get to keep making them this tiny. Come on, you got to, you know, a little bit more features and stuff. But really, really good job, WinBridge. So, any guys, comments below? I think I have a link for you for purchasing, other than directly from WinBridge, I think. I got to recheck my email, but either way, once I have links for you, they will be in the video description below for purchasing. I would say check Amazon as well. WinBridge has been known to have their stuff on Amazon too. So go from there with that. I believe the link I do have. Give me a quick sec. I'm sorry for the long video. I've been up since 4 a.m. too, which really doesn't help much either. Let me see what he sent me originally. Okay, so Amazon.com. Definitely Amazon.com link for the US will be there. I should be able to find this in Canada too. So let me just do a quick search. Because they sent me the .com one. WinBridge. I just want to make sure. C002. C002. Just as a quickie. No. They do not have it on Amazon.ca. So you will have to buy from Amazon.com. So I will ask them about .ca to see if they would provide these for the Canadian market that way instead of buying it from the US and bringing it in. But otherwise, guys, I'm out of here. See ya.